friends, welcome to our channel. In today's video, we will discuss about two topics. The very first topic will be communication tips for listeners as well as for the speakers. The second topic will be how to discuss difficult topics effectively. Friends, as we all know that communicating effectively can be very challenging, especially when we are dealing with a person who is in stress or he is not in a good state of mind. So today I will share with you few tips and techniques that you can use while speaking and listening to enhance your communication. Now we will talk about tips for the speakers. The first tip is speak attentively. The speaker must speak attentively. He must maintain a direct eye contact with the person and look for the body gestures. He must know that the person is even involved in the conversation or not. The second tip is avoid lengthy conversation. You must not repeat the same statement or line again and again. This may feel the person bored and this may indirectly affect the conversation. So you must stick to the point, stick to the information that you want to give to the listener. The third point is accept silence. Sometimes the best way is to take a pause after speaking. What this will do? This will basically help the listener to digest what information he has received from you. Okay. Now the fourth point is don't cross-examine. Now what does this mean? This means that you don't again and again keep on asking the question with the listener. First let him listen to you, let him gather your information, and then you just wait for the person to react on the information that he has received from you. Few tips for the listeners. The very first tip is listen attentively. You must make a direct eye contact with the person and listen attentively to the person. You must acknowledge and make him feel through your body gestures that you are involved in the conversation. The second point is don't interrupt. You must not interrupt during the conversation. First, let the person speak and complete his point. You must not interrupt so that the quality of the conversation is not affected. The third point is reflection on what you hear. Reflection in a conversation is a very important point. You must reflect that what you have gained from the information. If you have gained the knowledge from the information, then you must reflect to the person through your body gestures that you have received the information correctly. The fourth and the last point is clarify what you hear. Sometimes it happens that you don't understand what the person is trying to say. So you must clarify that the particular point that you are not able to understand, you must tell the person about that so that the conversation is complete and it is not affected. Now we will talk about our second topic, that is how to discuss difficult topic effectively. Now when we are talking about difficult topic, we are referring to negative job performance, sloppy appearance, or not or inappropriate job performance. So as we all know that discussing about our negative points can be sometimes very challenging. So I will share with you few points or tips that you can use while using while your conversation. So let's start with the first tip, that is inform the person in advance about your communication or about your conversation. So before starting your conversation, you must tell the person in advance that you want his or her time, you want to communicate something, you want to give some information, or you want to take some information in advance. You must not surprise, or you must not suddenly go to the person and say, now I want to talk to you and it is very urgent. No, you must give your time in advance so that the person whom you want to conversate, or the person whom you want to convey your message, is prepared in advance. So the second and the most important tip will be hold your conversation in the private area. Why am I saying you must hold your conversation in the private area? So that no one is there to interrupt your conversation and there is a privacy. So while you are talking about negative points, you must consider that you are in a place which is not in a public area like cafeteria or any malls and all. You must choose a quiet place where you can tell or you can give the suggestions about negative points to the person. The third tip is tell about your role and responsibilities as well as of the workers. You must tell your workers about your personal responsibilities towards the workplace, how you will justify your responsibilities. Like as if you are a manager, you must maintain a better workplace environment. The workers must feel safe at that place. And how you will take your responsibility towards your activities. And you must also tell the workers about their responsibilities, like they must follow the rules and regulations or policies or guidelines which is decided at the workplace. They must complete their assignment on the time. And you must also make sure that you must feel the workers must feel, actually the workers must feel that you are working as a team, so it can motivate them to work much harder. Fourth tip is inquire about workers comfort level. You must make sure that the worker is comfortable while working or not, he or she is not facing any problem. You must encourage the worker so that he may discuss his personal problems that he is facing at the workplace with you. You must as a manager you must try to solve his problem at your personal level. Okay. Now the next step is encourage the workers and give permission to talk. You must encourage your workers to give their suggestion at the workplace. You must not react as a boss always. Like you must not behave as a boss all the time. You must give them opportunity so that they may share their perspective. You may also know how they think about the workplace. You must also involve them in the problem solving so that you may get their level of thinking, what they think about the problems, how they can also help you to solve the problems. This will directly encourage them because they will think that indirectly or directly they are also helping to make a particular decision at the workplace. Now the next step is inquire about workers concern. So we have already discussed about this point. The next step is thank the worker for participating. After the discussion is over, you must always thank your worker to actively participate in the conversation. You must thank him for his activation for his active participation, so that he may feel very, he may feel good about your appreciation, how his or her boss is appreciating his or her conversation. So what will happen? The worker will ultimately he or she will has good faith in the manager. So friends, now we come to the end of the video. I hope that both the topics that I have shared with you is clear to you, and they must be beneficial to you in the near future. Thank you so much for coming to our channel. Please like, subscribe and share our channel. Thank you.